the chat not on?
Did you log in?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. There we go. Let's see. Go. Okay. Oh, on the Skype, can you put the new picture in? Check Skype. Hi Kimmy, hi Cookie. Bless you.
Wait, what picture? Item?
Mm-hmm. You see it?
Hold on, I need to log in. Oh my god, I don't remember my password.
For Skype?
No, for Trello.
No, it's on Skype.
It's not on Skype, I don't see it.
Hold on.
Did I send myself Pasco Production, right?
Mochi.
Yeah, I'm on Mochi.
It says Mochi Live.
Is it in producer or in production?
No, it just says live. Cause then you even had a tweet on it.
I did?
Yeah.
Didn't do that.
And who put that one? Okay. Let me put it in the other one. Oh my gosh. Kimmy, you're up late again? Oh, that's right. You're in Scotland. It's like 1 o'clock where you are right now, right? Okay. Okay. So to those who are joining in right now, Kimmy and Cookie, this is actually the new item in the stream today. So domestic White Star royalty. So since you guys are in here, I'm going to go ahead and talk about it. Okay, so the color scheme for this item, it's goldfish if you guys can't tell. And then I believe it was first introduced in Gacha Volume 10. The pastel drop in December 2017. So the orange color in this item, it includes creamsicle, which is, if you can't tell, a shade of orange, ivory, and an off black. So the White Star royalty originally was released in July 2017, made by Europa, the recolor team artist. Do you guys remember Europa? Okay. And then a fun fact about this item is that it was referenced to One Piece mermaid princess Shirahoshi. Can you guys see the resemblance kind of? And then it also has a paw. So there's an animal version for this item as well. Okay. Kimmy, don't eat pancake PDN. Okay. Sup Cutie says you should check out my thread and vote on the poll if you'd be interested in a Pop Square Discord. You created one? Sup Cutie, you're like one of the most active Pop Square viewers. Creating threads left and right. Kimmy, you had an energy drink. So are you flying left and right? But Sriracha PDN is here too. She's just not typing in the background. But don't eat pancake PDN. We still need her. Little Stir had brownies. Okay, is everybody gonna be really hyper in this stream? Is that what's gonna happen? Oh no. Alright, it seems like today Gaia's side is faster than the YouTube side because there's lots of chatter happening over here. Kimmy, no, you cannot nibble on pancake PD neem. Pancake PD neem is not edible. But you can go get boba. Or make some pancakes. Pancake PD neem, would you make pancakes for Kimmy? Is your guys' mic on?
No.
No.
On
Oh. But Pancake PD neem said that if she doesn't know how to make pancakes, so unfortunately she can't make you any pancakes. I'm sorry. Oh, there's Sriracha PD neem. Strawberry. Strawberry, don't. I know that if you want to, anything can become edible, but don't eat Pancake PD neem. You can just, you know, eat the pancake that she holds, but I think that won't be very tasty either.
Where's my pancake?
Oh, it's outside.
Just got you.
You hold chimney. Alright, so that new item right there. So, it's right down below. So, there's no box showing it because it's not in a bundle. But if you go all the way to the bottom, on the bottom right-hand corner, the second to last one, it's going to be that item. Okay, it's next to the previous new item, the Ambroso Milamori. So you can go ahead and get that item there. Yes, because this is specifically a Pop Square store, so these items are only available in Pop Square. So if you want to get the item, then you do need to purchase it there with Gcash. And Kimmy, it was actually, you know, inspired by the princess, the mermaid princess from Shirahoshi.
Bad quality. I wanted to show them what it looks like when you.
Oh, you put it on? Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna just read it off one more time. The information on it. Okay, you guys ready? So this is the new item in Pop Square. So the domestic White Star royalty. Okay, so there it is. That's the icon right there. Do you see it? It kind of looks like a goldfish tail. So again, so the color scheme on this one, again, so I kind of mentioned it, it's a goldfish. So it's goldfish, and I think it was first introduced in Gacha Volume 10, the pastel drop in December 2017, so just roughly a few months ago from last year. And the colors in this item, it includes creamsicle, so like a shade of orange, ivory, and an off black. And then the White Star original release was in July 2017. So it was made by Europa. Okay, so and then a fun fact about this one is, again, Kimi, you did state it. It was a reference to the One Piece mermaid princess in Shirahoshi. And there is a paw version, so there is an animal version. Okay, there you go. Okay, so again, if you're trying to look where that little icon is, I know it kind of looks like it's lost in all the boxes, but if you go to the bottom right hand corner, that looks like a little tail next to a purple hair, that's the item. Okay, so you can go ahead and get that item right now. It is available within the Pop Square store, and the Pop Square store will finish. Oh, well, not finish. It will close once Pop Square stream is over. So get your items while you can. Hi, Jitaro. Oh my gosh, you're in the Pop Square live stream. That is right. It is New Year's Eve for Asia. So the Lunar New Year is going to be this weekend. So happy New Year's Eve. Nurse Luna Butt. Luna Butt, hi. Yeah, it's Year of the Dog. Year of the Doggy. Does anybody have a dog, or is anybody born the year of the dog? Nobody in this room is born the year of the dog. You own a husky. Oh, on the YouTube side, Chan, Beck, and Daryl are here. Hi, guys. Oh, Daryl, I'm glad to hear that your date went well. And then Chan, Beck, hi. Wow, Daryl, you know your stuff. You're the dragon, the wood dragon, so you know specifically what kind of dragon you are. I'm born the year of the chicken, and I think my element is the water. So water chicken. Is that why I like the water so much? Ryu? Bara 1. Bara 1, hello. Don't look around, just stay here. Lux Pura. Okay, guys. So the stream's gonna start very soon. So be sure to come in here now. And again, thank you to everybody who participated in the video challenge that I placed down just a few days ago. The submissions are closed, so thank you again to everybody who made their submissions. We are currently reviewing all the videos right now, and to those who fulfilled the requirements, you will be granted the Promise 1000 Platinum, and whoever's video is chosen and shown on the stream, they'll be receiving an additional $20 worth of Gcash, and also, you know, your question will be answered by the founders. So tune in tomorrow for the Gaia stream. Yeah, pretty much a Gaia stream. It'll be on the Gaia YouTube channel, not on our usual Pop Square YouTube channel, but it'll still be shown on Pop Square. The founders will be in here from 4 to 5 p.m. Pacific time, and it'll be a lot of fun. So please do come in. Lady, you said you and your daughter are in the same stream? So are you saying that your daughter is in here too? Over on the YouTube side, it sounds like someone's trying to say the avatars. So like, you know, there's an avatar for earth, air, water, and fire. It totally sounds like you're trying to say that, Daryl. Alrighty. Jitero, no, don't send a random envelope to all Gaia staff. You're gonna go broke. Unless you're planning to send a penny off to everybody. Hi, Torn Boy. Okay. So the stream is going to roughly start in under a minute, so hopefully more people will be coming in. A few more seconds. Yes, Kimmy, there is a $2 bill. It's considered a lucky money, the $2 bill. Okay. You guys ready? Hi, Pokemon. Pokemon I love one. Hi. Alright, guys, you ready? Here we go. We're going to start in just a few seconds. Hi guys! Hi! If you don't know who I am the Pop Square host. My name is Bill. I hope you enjoy this 1 hour live stream with me. We are going to be going over quite a few things today. So normally I do have a K-pop hour, but not K-pop hour, I mean like K-pop news and go into the main segment. But I'm just going to be focusing on the K-pop news today because there's actually quite a lot going on, or really there's just really one really big news I wanted to go over with you all. So before that, I want to say thank you again to everybody who made their submissions for the Gaia Founder video challenge that I had introduced to you all just a few days ago. The submissions are closed right now, and we are reviewing all the submissions. And again, to those who fulfilled the requirements and followed the rules that were explained and stated, you will be granted the 1,000 platinum within a few days, because there were quite a few of you. And whoever's video is chosen to be placed on the stream tomorrow at 4 to 5 p.m. Pacific time, you will be granted $20 worth of Gcash, but also the founders will be answering your question. So thank you again, and please do tune in tomorrow. And if you can't, don't worry, the stream will be shown once it's over. So once it gets processed through and everything, we will be showing it on the Gaia YouTube channel. So again, tune in and watch it, alright? Because it is the 15th anniversary of Gaia this weekend, and we're going to be having that special anniversary stream. Okay, ready? Here we go. So the first news I wanted to go over with you guys is, do you remember Big Bang Seungri? I mentioned him before in the stream. And do you remember when I mentioned that there was a lot of business that he opened? So he's opening up another one. He opened up a club before called Monkey Museum, but he's going to be opening up another one. It's going to be called Burning Sun. And there's actually an Instagram little picture, or kind of like a video, that he posted to really hype it up that he's opening up this business. And I think that there's a video coming up for you guys shortly. And it is an Instagram video, so it's only going to be coming up.
Burning Sun.
So pretty much the Instagram video is just the hotel spinning around and around. It's an odd teaser, but it pretty much gets the message across, because the name of the club is going to be Burning Sun, if you can't tell from the Instagram video. But also, where it's going to be held is in this hotel. There's a photo there for you right now, Le Méridien in Seoul. So it's going to be at the basement floor at the hotel. So it's going to be replacing an older club that was there before. And I don't mean by basement as in like underground. I mean like the bottom floor, I would say, you know. So there's the first floor, and there's probably another floor down below, and you can go to the club there. Or if it's gonna be the first floor, who knows? Because it's still being renovated right now. When is the official opening date? It's not certain yet, but they are in the process of it, and it's supposed to be coming out within the first half of 2018. And within the same time, he is preparing for a comeback, because he did say he was supposed to be having one in January. Well, clearly, you guys, if you know what date it is, do you know what date it is? It's February 15th. It's no longer January. So clearly, it's not going to be happening anytime soon, because he is busy preparing to open his new business. And we shall see if he's going to be having a comeback right after he opens that business. And just to remind you all again what kind of business he opened. So again, he did open up a ramen shop called Ayori Ramen. It's funny because some people even just call it Seungri Ramen instead of Ayori Ramen. So there's one open up in Korea, there's one in Tokyo, but there is plans to open in Malaysia and also Vietnam, along with other countries. And anytime he has a new business opening, he always attends the grand opening day so that he can take a selfie picture and post it on his Instagram. So there he is. If you can't tell, he is the guy in the middle of the photo. He is there posing for the grand opening for Ayori Ramen. And I'm pretty sure if you live in Korea, or you happen to be in Korea, and it's going to be the opening day of the hotel, you might have a good chance of finding Seungri there, or maybe other idols tuning in to attend the club maybe. Alright, so on the same path for like the topic for Big Bang, his other members Taeyoung and G-Dragon, they're going to be going to the army soon. So if you do not know what that means, so in Korea there is something called the conscription in South Korea. It's where those aged from 18 to 35, they are entitled to go to the military to train for 2 years. So it's kind of like where back in history where there was the drafting that was happening. So men would be trained to be ready to go enter into the army if they need to do so. So in South Korea, those who are a Korean citizen that is a male, they are required to go to the military for 2 years. And currently, T.O.P. from Big Bang, he already went. He is back home. He came back last year, but it is these two members' turn. So G-Dragon officially, the day he's supposed to be going is February 27th. He's going to be enlisting, and supposedly he's not going to be having like a goodbye ceremony. He just wants to go quietly and just go into the military without any kind of fuss and fuss from the fans, because when you have been following an idol for so long and all of a sudden you're going to have them hiatus for 2 years, it can be a really sad moment where you won't hear from them any kind of news at all. Actually, if you hear news about them, it might not be a good thing, because they're supposed to be just actively acting in the military. They're not supposed to be doing anything else. But sometimes you get to hear good news, like in the Winter Olympics right now, you might hear some familiar names like Taekyung, other actors, Kwang Hee, he gets mentioned there because he did randomly appear at the Olympics the other day. But yeah, so normally you won't hear anything about the idols while they're in the military. So G-Dragon, just a few days ago, his date was announced that, again, it's February 27th, but for Taeyoung, who's a recently married man who just got married this month, he's going next month. He's going on March 12th. So he's probably, enjoying his time with his wife right now before he has to go away for 2 years. And there are other idols that are in the military right now or planning to go into the military. So Younghwa is supposed to be going this month as well, the leader of CM Blue. And there are other members out there right now too. They're going to be going very soon this year. When is their date going to be happening? It's not for sure yet. But I know that Sriracha PD knows that the other member of CM Blue, Junghyung, is supposed to be going very soon, right? PD? Maybe?
I think so. I'm not sure. 90%.
because he is busy acting right now, so maybe when he's done acting, he'll go. But they don't have to receive the enlistment letter to go. They can choose whenever they want to go, as long as you're old enough, right? So he can choose to wait until he receives the enlistment date, official date to go, or he can just, go whenever he wants to go to get over the 2 years. Okay. And there was, so this law came out way long ago, but then earlier on, there was some people wondering that, do idols get a free pass, saying that they get to push off their enlistment date? But no, idols are treated the same way. So once they receive their enlistment date, there is not really any chance to push it back. They would have to cancel any tours, any fan meets, or any other kind of events that are going on. Once that date is here, they have to pause and go. There's no exception for them. And some fans are not happy about that, but at the same time, they are happy that, that they are not being treated so differently, because they are still a Korean citizen and they have to go when they gotta go. Okay, but what do you guys think? Would you feel sad if one of your favorite actors, comedians, singers, like if America or any country that you're in had a 2-year law where they would have to go to the military, so you won't hear anything from them? Would you be disappointed? Would you be sad? Or would you feel kind of lonely that they're gone? What would you say, PD Me?
I think I need to turn on the TV. Wait, which one do I turn on? I think, oh my word, I think I'm getting sick.
I think PD is going through puberty.
I think it's okay because like a lot of the idols wait until they're really old, so you kind of have time, to like see all listen to the music and stuff like that. So it's not like, oh, they debut and then they go right away. So you have, you have a long time with them. So when they do go, you kind of feel like, okay, it's okay. You can go. You can go now. We have enough time together.
Right? Either like you have enough time together, or you still have a lot of stuff you can rewatch or try to introduce more people to get into the fandom, right? So that they can probably have more fans by the time like they are gone, and that nobody hopefully had left. If they left while they were gone, that's kind of sad. But this also reminds me of the conversation that PD Neem and I had, Sacha PD Neem and I had this morning, saying that if we were both guys in South Korea, when would you choose to go to the military? Would you choose, because then again, you need to be like 18 years old, or like within like a good age to be able to go to the military and serve your two-year duty. And what did you say, PD Neem? I think we both agreed on the same thing, right? That we will go right after college.
Yeah, after college.
So like if you're like typical 4-year term of college, unless you choose to go to get your master's, your PhD, then you're just pushing it off even more. But yeah, I would think that the best time to go would be around after college, because then at that time, really you finish up your education already, and then instead of stepping up until working immediately or stepping up until adulthood, like bam, right after school, you kind of get to have like a little buffer time. So all you've known is studying, but now you get to kind of ease your way into adulthood life. And then once your 2 years are done, you can, go look for work or continue off school if you want to continue school, or really just take the time to relax, because you have been away from home for 2 years. I don't think you would be visiting your family during your absence when you're in the military, I think, because even then might be far away from home, so there's not really a chance for you to come back so quickly. You're right, because then you do have to check in and check out when you decide to leave base or leave the campus when you are serving your 2-year duty. But again, let me know in the comments right now like what you guys are thinking. Like if you had to serve in the military for 2 years, when would you want to go? Okay, all right, so gonna go ahead and go on to the next portion. In the past few streams, I've been giving you guys updates on what's been happening in the Korean drama Return. There's another update for you guys. Are you ready? So I mentioned before that they were looking for a new lead actress, and they found one. So the woman in orange there, her name is Park Jin-hee, and the one on her left is Go Hyun-jung, who was the previous lead actress. So in the most recent episodes that are aired out right now, 15 and 16, there is a photo where the lead actress, supposedly the lead actress, right? She goes into the bathroom. It's dark, so you can't really see her. You only see like her silhouette, and you see her silhouette looking into the mirror, and she starts cutting her hair. So she has really short hair now. And then once this woman who's supposed to be the lead actress, she steps out, you see her as Park Jin-hee. She's no longer as the previous actress. So people were thinking that, okay, this must be her time that she appears in the drama, but no. She was actually supposed to be a special guest. She wasn't supposed to be having such a constant reoccurring character, but lo and behold, when she probably finished filming that scene, she gets a call saying that, hey, can you actually be the lead actress for this drama? And clearly she said yes, because she did start filming on February 13th for the lead role. But Sacha PD Neem did tell me the other day that the previous lead actress is coming back. Like, what? So confusing. Like, let me know in the comments right now, like, would you be so confused on what in the world is going on? I would think that if you're watching the drama and you didn't know all this outside drama happening, you would have thought that this girl has an identity crisis, right? Because like she's saying, oh, I'm this person. No, I'm this person. So and you're thinking like, who's the real person? I don't even know. But yeah, so apparently the previous lead actress is coming back even after all this huge controversy and all of like this fight that happened when they were filming. She's coming back. So who's to say and who's to know? Because Park Jin-hee is supposed to be the lead actress, and she's been filming as the lead actress for the next few episodes. So when is the first lead actress going to be coming back in? They're supposed to be finished airing in March. March is literally 2 weeks away, you guys. So what do you guys think? It's confusing. What are people in the comments saying?
Make up your mind.
I know, make up your mind. Because we were having this discussion yesterday saying that, do you think it's actually just a huge publicity stunt? Because this drama already has such a huge high rating, right? And then now that all this drama keeps happening, their name keeps popping up in the news, and people might get really curious to see, like, okay, what is this drama even about? So it probably has a lot more high ratings now because there's a lot more people tuning in and checking out what the heck this drama is, and also finding out what is going on at the side. But not only are they having a dilemma with who the actress is, there's actually a rating drama happening. Because if you've noticed before, in the trailer that we've shown before, it's quite intense, you guys. Like, right away, you see a lot of blood, and it's a really dark drama. Because it's supposed to be where they're finding out who the true villain is, and it's a huge fight left and right. And supposedly it's too brutal and too gory. Like, I believe that it is. I didn't even check out the drama yet, but from the trailer itself, I can already tell it's going to be a pretty cruel drama. Not cool. It could be a cool drama, but cruel. Like, it's, I don't know. Because they're saying that it's too brutal, too cruel for those under the age of 15. They need to change the rating where it's suitable to only notify that older people are allowed to watch. So those above the age of 15, or at this point, they might even raise it up to even higher because of how intense the drama is. And the executive producer did say that, you know, it wasn't our intention. We weren't, like, you know, trying to make it so cruel. It just fits along with the storyline that we have, and it's supposed to be more impacting this way. But to not change the rating, we are going to be taking out a few scenes. We're going to be revising the script up a bit so that it will still stay within the same rating that we have now. So this drama is a drama within a drama. It's drama inception happening everywhere, you guys. So I'm pretty sure next week there's going to be something else going on. Next thing you know, one of the male actors is going to be like, peace, I'm out. And then they're going to have to replace that guy. Right? What is going on with this drama? But I just hope that they finish this drama. If they happen to have a sequel, Lord help us all, because who's gonna be changing in there, right? I think that it just might be a huge gag in the end where the lead actress is gonna just take off her face and like, hi guys, it's someone else. And everybody's going to be there flipping tables saying, Jesus Christ, can you make up your mind what's going on? But would you stick with a drama if they continue to keep on changing the actors or actresses? What do you guys think? PT Nings, what do you think? Would you stay with a drama if they keep doing that, or would you just give up?
I think
Depends.
On the, like, storyline thing.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, the storyline's good. I don't think it matters with the actress, but
Mm-hmm.
if the actress is what make the show good, then yeah, no, I probably just stop.
Like, how about you guys in the comments? If you were watching this TV show, this drama, this movie, and then you see it as one main actress, and all of a sudden,
They're talking about Doctor Who, because Doctor Who changed.
oh yeah, that's true. Doctor Who, like every season, they keep changing up the Doctor,
Not every
right?
season, like every 2 to 3 seasons.
Every 2 to 3
Doctor
seasons.
Get regenerated.
That is true, but that fits with the story. It fits with the story that they're supposed to be changing the
So that's
Doctor.
why the story can just keep going on and on and on.
If you guys know Doctor Who, man, it's been around for a long time. I remember finding it on
I think it's
Netflix.
from like 1965.
Yeah, I remember watching it from Netflix,
Yeah.
and then
It's
watching
older
it
than
now.
our
The
parents.
quality is so scary.
It's older than our parents.
Yeah.
Yeah, how have you seen the first episode? The quality is potato quality, right?
Slice.
Yeah, it's so, the quality is just like what we thought would HD back then. Clearly, it was still considered HD, because when you watch it now and then you watch it then, you're like, what? How did this even get allowed to go on Netflix with this kind of quality? But you guys, again, it was considered high quality back then, so it was allowed. And then, but you know, as the quality of the video grows up, so does the Doctor. The Doctor changes with the quality of the TV show. But again, let's see what's gonna happen to this drama, right? Are they gonna, next thing you know, they might change it to a third woman to be a different lead actress, because then there's gonna be something wrong with these two again, and then go with someone else. Okay, so go ahead and go on to the next news, you guys. So, just recently for 방탄소년단 Jimin and J-Hope, or Hoseok, they went to Japan to participate in a film show. But when fans were waiting for them to return to greet them back, only one member showed up. So only Jimin arrived at the airport. And then a lot of fans were so confused and so worried. They were like, where is he? Where's the other member? And there's actually, like, you know, some fans, they're kind of really worried, and then some of them are not worried so much. But you guys know Finding Nemo, right? So somebody, so the original photo says like Disney presents Finding Nemo, but this one says Army presents Finding Hoseok. So they changed out Dory and they put his face there, and then it's always a joke that he calls himself a flower. So on one V Live episode, he did wear a huge flower suit, so they clearly cut it out, and then they stamped it on here. And so a lot of fans that were really concerned. It was a trending tweet on Twitter the other day. So it actually was like number 6 on the trending tweet. And so where is Hoseok was an actual tweet, like hashtag tweet, and it got around pretty quick. But unfortunately, there were some trolls out there, and then they said, "You guys, I found him." So then the next trending tweet that came up was, "We found Hoseok." But if you pay close attention to the photo, you guys, so take in the photo right now, you guys. Take it in, because it looks like he's at the airport. He arrives safely. He's like, "Hi fans, hi army, I'm here. I'm not missing." But true fans, they noticed immediately, and then they said, "This is so sad because this is not him. It's 2018. This photo was in 2016 during the Wings era. So during Blood, Sweat, and Tears. During that era, and you can tell immediately because of his hair. His hairstyle changed. Unless, you know, they're changing it up again for their comeback whenever that decides to be. So lots of fans were very sad and felt betrayed by the trolls that said that they found him, but actually they didn't find him. But other fans, they are clearly fine because they're waiting for his mixtape to drop, because it is supposed to be his birthday very soon. So, and he's supposed to be releasing his own mixtape. So some fans even made a lyrics to it, because their really big trending song right now is Mic Drop. So some fans on the tweet, they were changing up Mic Drop's lyrics and changed it up to Hoseok. So if you know the melody for Mic Drop and you see these tweets, you can, it's so clever because you can hear it flow so easy. So you can sing along with these new lyrics to Mic Drop. It's so funny. I did it the other day and I had a good laugh. So I'm honestly not worried, because Big Hit did say that they are having a break right now to enjoy the Lunar New Year, because somebody in the chat room earlier said that it's the New Year's Eve for Asia, because it is the Lunar New Year this weekend. So BTS is supposed to be enjoying their time. They're having their time off. So, you know, he could be still in Japan learning choreography, because they did release out tweets saying that he's learning choreography there, or practicing more choreography. And either way, he could just be doing whatever he wants, because it is break time and they deserve to have a break, along with any other idols that are having a break right now, because it is the Lunar New Year. All right, so go ahead and gonna go and move on to another idol. This one is kind of sad, because for EXO Baekhyun, so he was on Instagram Live just recently, just a few days ago. And so when he was on his live stream, on the Instagram Live, there was somebody continuously calling him. So if you're not familiar with the term, Saesang fans, those are like the really obsessive fans that just constantly stalks, follows, does whatever it takes to contact the idol, right? So Baekhyun was on an Instagram Live, And then his phone kept on ringing, which like really buffered up the stream. And he got pretty frustrated. He was saying, don't call me, stop calling me. And then clearly this person didn't stop calling because then they kept on calling. And then do you know what happened? On his live stream, he read out the phone number that was calling him. So he, specifically he said, too many calls are coming in. He reads out the phone number and then he says, do not call. But then when they kept on calling, he reads the phone number out again. And he says that, they keep calling me, so I'm going to just turn off tonight, you guys. Like, good night. But then he did come on again later, but clearly there was no more phone calls. But sadly, you guys, the number he read out, it was wrong. It was wrong itself because the first two digits of the phone number were wrong than what he saw. So an innocent soul got all these hate calls, all these text messages. They were bombarded by EXO fans or anybody else who was watching the live stream. So this poor person was saying that I'm not the fan that called you guys. Can you stop calling me? So Baekhyun had to make an official statement because he did apologize and say that you guys please stop calling this number that I said out loud on my Instagram live stream because the numbers that I said were wrong. And his most recent post right now, it's like a black photo, but on the bottom message itself, I do have the translation right here. So I'm going to read it off to you guys right now. So he pretty much stated, please do not call this number. It is unrelated to Saesangs. So there's that photo right there. It's unrelated to Saesangs as I saw the Saesangs incoming number incorrectly and said a wrong number. Please do not call. It is not a Saesang's phone number. I'm saying this after confirming it. I strongly ask this of you. Absolutely, please do not ever call that unrelated person. I ask that you make no contact of any kind. I wish there were also no more people negatively affected by mistakes any longer. And of course, ends it off with, again, please don't call me, right? So he's not the only idol that was affected by Saesang fans. There's quite a lot of them actually. So previous EXO members, they have mentioned themselves that they were bothered by Saesang fans and other idols that are going to be continuously bothered more about Saesang fans because they're just so popular and popularity does come along with a lot of trouble. So some fans, they are saying that, he did a good job trying to call them out and have them stop these actions, right? Because then it's like putting in the god of fear into them, saying that, I will call you out if you do this again. But other people are saying he shouldn't have done that because it's still privacy, right? It's still someone's phone number that you shouldn't be bluntly saying out online. And with someone that's so famous, they have a lot of influence. And it turns out he set the wrong phone number. So the wrong person is being accused for supposedly calling Baekhyun. If anything, what if she didn't even know who the heck he is and she's just confused, right? So let me know in the comments right now, what do you think? Do you think that if somebody sees those things, they should be calling it out because they have the influence and the power to do so? Or do you think that he shouldn't have said anything and just took it up with management instead? So, PD님, what do you think?
I mean, I don't like those fans who do those things, but at the same time, I don't think you should tell everyone the phone number because that's like online too. That's dangerous.
Yeah,
like phone number if you have someone's phone number, you can get a lot of other information. So I don't think it's right. But then it's an accident, so
yeah, it's an accident for sure. But then, as you said, the internet is a dangerous place because some people, they could just put in someone's phone number and then they can find out where you live, where you work, because for your resume, you put down your phone number, right? So what happens is say that, oh my gosh, that phone number looks so familiar. And then they find this person and then they might stalk them instead, right? Like, how crazy would that be? But in the comments right now, let me know like what you guys are thinking. Do you think that it was a good idea to call them out? Like, let's just say that he called out the right phone number, right? And then the person who actually called in numerous times, like, is the one that's now being targeted instead, saying that, hey, stop calling these people. You don't even know these people, right? So, let's imagine if telemarketers stop calling you because they start calling someone else. So what do you guys think? Do you think that he did a good thing, or did he do a bad thing? What are people saying in the comments?
It's not a good idea to read out the number. Yeah, he shouldn't give out phone number. That's not nice.
Yeah.
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 Even
No.
the correct number is not good because sticking his fan basically onto someone else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He might have not have thought it through because he was so frustrated. Because then he probably just wanted to call them out and thinking that, you know, if I call them out, then they're gonna stop, right? But then fans are pretty loyal no matter what. That they are going to think that if they can't do anything, that we're gonna take justice into our own hands and handle the situation. So in the end, like, I agree, he shouldn't have done that. He should have just taken up with management and then let them kind of solve out the case, you know, instead of him trying to take matters into his own hands. Hopefully he did learn from this lesson and anybody else is not going to do the exact same thing. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and go on to the next one. Another SM artist. Well, previous SM artist actually, 소녀시대 Tiffany. There was news that just came out that she is now a tattoo artist, you guys. So she did previously just leave SNSD just last year. Members such as Sohyang, Sooyoung, and herself, they did leave SNSD. They're no longer part of SM because they didn't renew their contract with them. And they parted ways. So Tiffany is in LA, or not in LA specifically, she is in the States learning more about acting. But a news that just came out is that she was at a tattoo parlor and she's taking up learning how to tattoo people. So New York tattoo artist Jonathan Vanlina did post a picture on his Instagram post with himself and Tiffany. So if you follow along on his Instagram, but also her Instagram and Girls' Generation, 소녀시대's Instagram, so there you will see her actually in the process of giving him a tattoo herself. And it's nothing really complicated. Because then the initials for Girls' Generation or 소녀시대 is GG. So not good going, you guys, Girls' Generation. I know GG stands for good going, or right? But no, she actually, what?
Game over.
Oh yeah, there's game over, right? So no, she actually did initial for Girls' Generation onto his arm. And so there was a picture there where she's giving him the tattoo. And a fun little fact about this tattoo artist who is in New York City that I thought I want to share with you guys. So Jonathan Valina, he used to be a youth pastor before he became a tattoo artist. He was a youth pastor for 2 years before he met Kevin Fitzpatrick, somebody who ended up teaching him on how to be a tattoo artist. And then he opened up his own tattoo parlor in New York City, and that's where he is now. He's a really famous tattoo artist, and he's also known as a fashionista, you guys. So I wanted to share that because I thought that was really cool, and he's actually a very inspirational person. So if you look more into Jonathan Valina, you'll hear a lot of great stories about him. So check him out, you guys. But yeah, so Tiffany does have a new tattoo as well from Jonathan. So on her finger, there is a flower. So what pose are we doing here? So on her left side, however it will be. So it might be on her left side, right? So on her left ring finger, there is a new tattoo on her. But she has 2 previous other tattoos. So on her ring finger, on the inside of her right hand ring finger, it says Dreamer. And another tattoo that she has, it is in French, I think. It's Toujours Belle. Is that French? No? Yeah, okay, thank God. So, yeah, so you can kind of see it right there on her. And it actually means always beautiful. So she does have these 2 tattoos already. And they are kind of hidden because, again, in South Korea, they are a very conservative country. So if you are on broadcasting stations, you can't be flashing your tattoos left and right. So if you try to see a rapper who you know has tattoos, they try to go on the Korean station, you won't find those tattoos. You'll find bandages instead. You think they got beaten up, but actually, no. They're covering up their tattoos, you guys, because it is a conservative country. And it's not a good image to have if you have yourself covered in tattoos. But I thought that was something interesting because she has been known to have a lot of skills, but this is a skill that I don't think anybody really anticipated her thinking of trying out or having. So if she happens to open up a tattoo parlor, she is going to be having a lot of business because a lot of Sons, the Sonoshida's fandom, they are going to be coming there and be like, I want a tattoo by Tiffany. But if you're planning on getting one by her, get in line because I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot of fans waiting instead. And they might be trying to book with her right now, and she actually has happened to open a parlor. But she is supposedly focusing on her studies in the States to improve on her acting skills. Okay, so we'll go ahead and go on to the next one. So I did mention yesterday on Popcast and before in other streams that there is the Idol Star Athletic Championship, the Idol version for the Olympics. The first episode, so it's airing for 2 days, so February 15th and the 16th. So here is the February 15th right now, but in Korea it happened yesterday, so part 1 is released. So today in Korea the part 2 will be released as well. So the first half of the competition has been aired and is complete, so you can actually watch it on Viki. Viki is a monthly subscription streaming channel where you can watch a lot of stuff, like watch dramas in Taiwanese, Korean, Vietnamese, I think, any other countries. But then you can also watch TV shows as well. So here you can watch Idol Star Athletic Championship, and I think before somebody was saying that they're gonna be watching the Idol Olympics and also the Winter Olympics, because the Winter Olympics is still happening. Tonight is the men's figure skating. I'm very excited for that one because Hanyu Yuzuru is coming. Well, he was already there, but he's supposed to be skating tonight. But yes, so these photos that are coming out, a lot of fans are very happy because at the Idol Star Athletic Championship, it's where idols get to mingle with each other. So in the other stream before, I did mention that fans love it when other groups interact with each other. So clearly they're in a stadium together and they are able to interact with each other because they are competing in sports together. So they do mix up the team, but the idol groups are still together, but then another group are added in with each other. So you get to see a lot of fun pictures together of idols, such as like Monster X with 17. Twice is there as well. So, oh, look at that. Twice is there. Specifically, Strachapini's baby is popping up on the screen. And then, along with other idols as well. So they are there. And you can, again, watch it on Viki. The first part is up. There is no English subtitles yet because the fandom community does go together and create English subtitles for the stream. So there is no English subtitles yet. It might be coming up soon. But it's still a lot of fun to watch it because you just pretty much get to see them compete. Just like how in the regular Olympics right now, you see them competing in their sport and they do win medals. So in the Idol Star Athletic Championship, the ISAC, they do win medals as well. So this is, again, an idol version for the Olympics. And if you are keeping up with the actual Winter Olympics right now, something really big that happened for snowboarding was that Shaun White did win gold. And I don't have a photo or video here, because it's kind of hard to find it, you guys. But if you're watching the Olympics the other night, Shaun White, when he did his first run, he was so happy that he took off his helmet and he threw it into the crowd, only to, like, you know, remember that he still needed his helmet and goggles, so he asked them to give it back. But congratulations again to Shaun White for winning gold. And for snowboarding again, Chloe Kim, that I mentioned before, she did win gold as well. But men's figure skating is up tonight, so we shall see who is going to be taking the medal home. Even though I am a U.S. citizen, I still do hope for Hanyu Yuzuru to win gold for Japan. But that's me being biased. Okay. And again, the MC for the ISAC is going to be Super Junior's, the main MC, Master of Ceremonies, you guys, is Super Junior Lee Took, A-Pink's member Boomy, and also Jun Hyung-moo. So there's their picture of the MC right now. And also the one who does like a little bit of the opening ceremony stage is Park Myung-soo. So he enters in a very classy way, you guys, because as you are aware, this year for the Lunar New Year, the year is the dog. And he has these 4 dogs carrying him into the stadium, and he does hype up the crowd with a DJ and everything. So it's really funny, and it's a lot of fun, you guys, because then again you get to see all the idols interact with each other, compete in sports, so a different stage than you normally see them in. Compared to seeing them on stage perform, you get to see them compete in sports. All right. And now we're going to get into the biggest news that I want to talk to you guys about. So this one kind of leads into it. So, speaking of privacy, because I mentioned before about Big Kyung asking Seisan fans to like give him privacy, but a company recently came out, gave a statement, YNC. They are 101's agency company, and they did give out a statement asking for privacy for the group because it's getting like out of control for their fandom, right? Saying that a lot of fans are trying to follow them, track them down and everything. So they gave a statement asking fans to respect the members' personal life. And it's quite a long statement, but I do have the translation here for you guys. I'm only going to read it kind of briefly to you guys to give you more of like an understanding what I mean by privacy and how serious this is. So are you ready? So this came out on February 13th, so just not too long ago. You ready? So recently, due to certain fans that acquire personal information of 101 members illegally and attempted to contact them whether it's day or night, are not only 101 schedules affected, but also the members' sleep and personal lives have become difficult. The artists have expressed severe mental stress as a result. Right? So, geez, that first chunk right there. Hearing the words illegally, you're like, that's horrible. But trust me, it gets worse. You ready? So we ask that you recognize the harm given the artist's personal lives when you attempt to call them or send messages through text or mobile messengers. And we earnestly request that you halt such actions that ruins the artist's valuable lives. Yeesh. Right? So, but you know what? We're not done yet, you guys. So you think that that's bad. Now you know that there is introduction, there's the middle, and then now the conclusion. It goes like whoop-ah to you. You ready? So to top it off, you guys, using the safety of 101's members as an excuse to send threats or false information to agency staff and installing location tracking devices on their vehicles to follow them to private schedules. Such actions disturb the artist's schedule and can harm their safety. So we request that you refrain from doing so. So that's pretty much the statement. And then, of course, they're asking, stop it. Don't do it. That's pretty much what this whole statement is saying, right? And honestly, I never even thought about people really, putting tracker devices underneath the car. I only saw that in action movies, let's be real. But clearly, people get ideas from movies because people say that movies are inspired by real life events. So these fans are probably like, I want to try that. Let's see if this actually works. And ta-da, it does work. And even in phones, like when you're trying to use Google Maps, Apple Maps, whatever kind of phone you're using to get your GPS, there's a tracking device in there. So people are probably looking to like hacking in their phone wherever they live to find out more information about them. Like, how scary is that? Like, I got chills. Did you get chills? Is this pink because you're blushing or because you're cold? But either way, you guys, it's pretty scary, right? And this statement right here is kind of leaning into the biggest punchline that I have. So remember, this statement came out saying, like, don't contact them on their personal phone number. Stop bothering them with all these things that are not even an issue. All right. So the biggest news I wanted to come out with that really still, like, makes me so confused and shocked is, you guys have heard of fan fictions, right? Okay, tell me in the chat right now. Have you read a fan fiction before, or are you aware what a fan fiction is? So, have you, PD Neems, read fan fictions before?
Yeah, a lot of.
A lot of them?
Really?
Really?
I read like one and I was like, oh, this is so weird. So I'm not about that life. And I was really young too. I was like, well, what is that? And then, yeah,
Okay,
got too
well,
curious.
what kind of fan fictions have you read before, PD Neem? Like novels, animes, movies, or what kind of fan fiction?
Usually just like novels and
novels,
like story things, and
Mhm.
but I also watch a lot of clips, like they combine a lot of different clips together and make it into a like short movie.
Yeah, there's a lot of fans that do that too. So, but what about people in the chat room? Have you guys read a fan fiction before?
Yeah.
Yeah? All right.
Of course.
Right? So
Yeah.
I have read a few fan fictions before myself, like from animes to movies, everything like that, right? But unfortunately, a fanfic got in the news and got in trouble. And so let me tell you, like, it's not the author's fault, actually. It was somebody famous. So, unpretty rapper contestant Yuk Ji-dam found a fanfiction blog to be exact, found this blog and accused the author of being a stalker or an insane Saesang fan. So again, Saesang fan is those like really obsessive fans, right? So she starts pointing fingers, accusing this author, saying that she's a stalker or a Saesang fan because in the fanfiction blog, the female protagonist happens to have a nickname called Spring, right? And it's related back to 101's member Kang Daniel because the fanfiction itself, so the blog is called Daniel's Nuna. So Nuna means older sister or like, you know, a kind of like an endearment. So the blog is called Daniel's Nuna and there is a fanfiction of Kang Daniel and an original character, which is a female protagonist. And her nickname is Spring. And then this girl comes out of nowhere, finds this blog and says, oh, what the heck, Kang Daniel used to call me Spring? Oh my god, this girl is following me. She like hacked into all my stuff. How does she follow us even before then? Like, you know, who was this girl? Where is she getting all her sources? So this girl flips out and starts taking it up on her social media, thinking like, oh, I gotta get to the bottom of this, you guys. So she posts it out on her social media, specifically on her Instagram. She said that, yeah, this girl must be following her and whatnot. And then people who got wind of this, they're like, what? What is going on? Because she's saying that she used to date 101's member Kang Daniel. And there is the screenshot of the Instagram up right now, right? So she took a screenshot of the fanfiction and then even in the comment itself, she's saying, isn't it illegal, you know, stalking? So again, so she supposedly just happened to come across this. And then just because this girl happened to choose a nickname Spring, like I'm pretty sure if she chose like winter, fall, summer, am I missing any other seasons? If they happen to choose these names as a nickname, I don't think she would have had a problem. But spring in general, if you don't know, spring is the next season right now. But yeah, so this girl happened to choose Spring as a nickname and then made this girl ballistic. So she took it up on her social media and then she even demanded Kang Daniel to contact her to like sort this out, like saying, hey, have you heard this? Someone's talking about our story. And she even tried contacting 101's member. And remember, you guys, in that privacy statement that I told you guys about, it said stop calling them on their personal phone because clearly no one's going to pick up. So this girl, I don't think she's paying attention to the news because she said that she tried contacting them and then clearly nobody picked up. But either way, like, you know, in the texting for Korea, they have like the little laughing, like, so in America we have LOL, but in Korea they have I can't do it. It sounds gross if I say it. But like the little laughing sign, it is on the stream right now. So she's saying like that I tried to figure this out on my own, but I can't. So I need to call 101 members, but they're ignoring my calls. What do I do? And then it doesn't stop there, you guys. She started making more Instagram posts. So the fandom of 101, they happen to compare Kang Daniel to a puppy. So one of her pictures is her posing with a dog and says, I'm waiting for you. So then clearly, like she didn't bluntly say she's waiting for Kang Daniel, but a lot of people outside looking in there saying that it's clearly a call out for Kang Daniel to contact her, right? And this wasn't enough for her, so because this girl was on a roll because she started taking it up on her Instagram story. And on her Instagram story, fans were saying like, is she okay? Because at this point, she started having so many grammatical errors and she started saying a lot of things that didn't make any sense. So people were asking, is she sober? Is she on drugs? Is she high? What is going on with her? And then she got so frustrated with that as well. And then she's saying like, stop asking me if I am sober. I am sober. She even went to the extreme to change her Instagram profile. Like, you know, on your profile, you can write a little bio about yourself. Her bio said, stop asking me, I'm sober. Wow, what a profile. What a profile, you guys. Right? I'm pretty sure if anybody like finds that, they're like, what? And then they're going to look more into this. So clearly that got a lot of attention again. And then people were messaging her saying like, honestly, if you did date Kang Daniel, then nobody would be questioning it if you have evidence to prove that you dated him. And then you know what? She goes, I don't have anything. I don't have anything to prove it. I have a hat. But in Korea, their fans are pretty sensitive where if you have a similar clothing that looks the same or you have the same keychain, they assume that you're dating. So I'm pretty sure her saying that she has Kang Daniel's hat doesn't mean much. She could have went to the supermarket and bought the hat and said that I'm dating Kang Daniel. But overall, like if you did, then okay. But then the reason why she's bringing up all these nonsense is, again, because of a fan fiction blog that happened to choose the name Spring. Right? What kind of connection is that, you guys? And then, look, in the picture itself, because this is literally translated from the message, and you see right there, you're like, what is she saying? I don't even know what she's saying either. So, again, even in her recent Instagram post, she took down all of these things about her calling out the blog, but she left one newest post saying that, all haters, you guys are so, pretty much saying that all your haters are so rude. I shouldn't be the one responding to all this. You guys, like pointing fingers, need to be responding to this. So pretty much she's saying the blogger needs to respond to this, right? And then this poor blogger, she's like probably still sleeping and that's all this happened. She's like, la la la, rainbows and sunshine. And then wakes up and her whole social media is like, bam, 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 probably bombarded because of this idol, supposedly idol, right? Jidam, yuk Jidam. Like, it's causing up such an uproar because this poor blogger decided to choose the name Spring as a nickname. And so Jidam took it to her social media. She's saying that she's pissed, she's unhappy, she is frustrated that all these fans are, like, coming after all these 101 fans. But, in her most recent post, she disabled the comment section thinking that they can't comment her anymore. But in her past post, the comment section is still open. So that's like free game, right? So all the fans, they keep coming in there and saying that, you're crazy. What are you even thinking? Even her friend, or a mutual friend of Kang Daniel and Yuk Ji-dam, did make a statement. Another contestant from Unpretty Rap star Casper, not the ghost Casper, you guys. Casper is her stage name, supposedly, and she did make an official statement. So it's gonna be popping up for you. It's a really long post, but it's supposed to be like giving a background story, saying that, they did meet up before. They were pretty close friends. I guess they dated, but then when because 101, they came from Produce 101, the second season, which is focusing on boy groups. So they parted mutually, and because he needed to focus on his career for Produce 101 and then also for the debut of 101, right? So they parted ways, and then they happen to see each other. They greet each other like, very civilized people, and that's it. But if you read at the bottom comment, she's saying that I don't understand what she's doing either, you guys, because the blog itself doesn't even seem like them. And it doesn't seem like that the author had specifically those two in mind. So I don't understand what's going on. And she closed off saying that I'm not her, so I don't know what she's thinking. Clearly, no one knows what she's thinking. And then leaves it off as there, right? She's saying that she just wants this whole matter to be resolved and done with. And you know what? The girl's father, Ji-dam's father, even makes a statement. And then a lot of people were like, what's even going on? Like, why is her dad making a comment? And pretty much his one-line sentence says, I think my daughter gone crazy. And it's like saying that I don't know what she's doing. I don't know why she's posting about this blog. But I agree what she says. I agree what Casper says. There, done. That's like, okay, great statement, Dad. Great statement. But then it didn't go anywhere. But YNC did come out with a statement that says, no, we are going to sue anybody who makes any false statements and make any false statements to friendship. So a lot of fans were saying, oh my god, she got friend zoned by the company. They were never even dating. They were just friends. So nobody really knows now because right there is the official statement from YMC. My bad if I've been saying the company wrong. But yeah, so 101's company is coming out and saying that they're going to be suing anybody who's making false accusations. So, do you guys think that it's the blogger who made false accusations, or is it Unpretty Rap Star contestant Yukji-dam? Who do you think is the one who is the false accusation here? PD님? Who do you think is a false accusation? Or
Obviously her.
Obviously her, right? So a lot of fans are saying that, wait, so are they gonna sue her? Because clearly this blogger doesn't know what the heck is going on yet. Because, yeah, so...
Wait, are you talking about her? Like the other her? Or the good, like the actual good, the Yukji-dam?
Yukji-dam.
Oh yeah, no, it's her fault, yeah, definitely. No further question, okay, about that.
No further question, done deal.
I have no further comment.
No further comment, right?
Yeah.
So it's like saying, even if they were dating, then that's fine. But just to bring in an innocent person, you know, because the blogger probably wakes up, her social media is bombarded, and then she's horrified, obviously. I'll be horrified too. So the poor girl had to take down the story. I think she closed down her blog because she just kept on getting all these messages. And she even gave out a statement saying, I don't even know these people. I just wrote a story. So she had to take it down because she actually felt really bad that Kang Daniel's reputation started getting tampered and like affected by her story. She just wrote it for fun as a fan, because for fans, they write a lot of fan fictions, right? No harm, no done. And she wasn't clearly targeting anybody. She just wrote it for herself and for anybody else who's a fan of Kang Daniel and any other fan from 101. So the poor girl, she closed down her blog and she feels sorry, even though she shouldn't be feeling sorry, because what are the odds that that Yukji-dam came across her blog because she wrote Spring? It's like she, for example, went on Naver or any like search engine site and go, Kang Daniel, Spring. And then this blog pops up. Bing! And then this whole fire happens. So, poor girl, she had to shut down her blog, and who knows what's going to be happening, because the company, 101's agency company, they did come out with that official statement saying that we're going to be suing whoever keeps saying all these lies. So, Yukji-dam and her company are silent right now. They haven't said anything, but I'm pretty sure they're going to be like, oh my god, girl, what's wrong with you? I'll be doing the same thing. Saying like, what are you doing? Because even if she deleted all the stuff on her social media, the damage is still done. Screenshots are still here. Apparently, like, how else would I have gotten it if the screenshots aren't here? But yeah, so that's what I wanted to share with you all. Like, wow, the stream is almost done. But you guys, let me know what you're thinking right now. Do you think that, what are the odds of the connection that this girl was writing about them because she used the nickname Spring? Or like what? I mean, if somebody wrote a fanfiction and said Bill, I'd be like, oh my god, they're writing about me. No, they're not. Oh my gosh. So, what are you guys thinking as we prepare to close out the stream? What are they saying in the comment section?
That girl played herself.
Played herself?
And they said that, she'd gone too far.
She gone too far?
She needs a chill pill.
It's cold in Korea, so maybe she just needs to step outside.
Yeah, it's a very unfortunate coincidence.
Yeah, it's a really unfortunate coincidence. Like, what are the odds, though? Yeah. Right? What are the serious
Spring?
odds?
She didn't. First of all, she did not create that name. Okay, if anyone who sued the who have the right to talk about this is the person who came up with that word. Not
Seriously,
her.
I'm pretty sure the person who came up with the word is rolling around in their graves and now saying like,
what?
Come on!
How dare you?
How dare you? Like, come over here. Let me go right at you. So that's it for today, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning into the stream. Time passed by so quickly, but don't worry, there is another stream tomorrow. It is the Gaia anniversary. Claps all around, because all 3 founders are going to be in here. We did have the founders come in here before. Sometimes only CP, sometimes only Locke. Lander, we pulled him in randomly one time. But this time, you guys, I hope the world doesn't shake, but all 3 founders are going to be on here on the stream for a 1-hour special for the Gaia 15th anniversary. Woo! So, thank you again to those who made their submissions. We are looking at them right now. 5 lucky winners are going to be selected to be shown on the screen tomorrow. The stream tomorrow is at 4 to 5 p.m. Pacific time on the Gaia's YouTube channel. But don't worry, we will be having it here, the link available to you. So then when you join it, you click the YouTube channel, it'll take you over to the Gaia side. And to those who happen to miss it, we will be, posting it on the guy YouTube channel. So I will see you all again tomorrow, you guys. Thank you so much. It was a lot of fun. I will see you all again tomorrow. Subscribe to Pop Square. Subscribe onto the guy's side. And follow us until tomorrow. Bye.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.